Your turn to drive.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jason.
And I'm Kyle.
This is the Canon Brawl podcast, where every week we watch one movie from a particular fandom in its entirety, chronologically, whilst critiquing, ranking, recasting, roasting, all those things. This season we are watching and ranking every video game movie ever made, but today is a little different. Today we will be trying to convince each other to watch and play things that we love, and we know that the other one hasn't had a chance to enjoy yet. These aren't necessarily our favorites of all time or media that we hold as the best or sacred above all. Those episodes will come in the future. Today is just games and movies that we know are dark spots for one another.
Because most of our favorites of all time, we've already convinced the other one.
Yes, or we've seen them or played them together. Or something like that, yeah. So you'll get a ton of recommendations, some hot takes, some insights into what we enjoy when podcast premises don't guide our watching and playing habits.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. So, just kind of a fun episode to break up the Uva Bowl fest you guys have been in the middle of.
Yes.
And then we'll be right back to Far Cry next week.
Yeah. There's a bit coming up in like August where we have to do Resident Evil back to back.
Yeah.
We might break it up again because I know we both have a list of like 22.
Yeah. The original idea was to do 10 and 10. The original idea was to just do video games.
Yeah.
And then I realized that there are not 10 video games on this planet that I have played that Kyle has not played. Or at least ones that I would fucking recommend to him. Like, am I going to recommend Medal of Honor on PlayStation 1 to him? No. Like, it's a fun game, but fucking, I doubt it holds up well.
Yeah. The same is true in reverse.
Yeah.
There's no way I've seen 10 things that you haven't that I would still want you to see.
Yeah. So we're going to do it kind of the way we run the podcast is he's going to offer 10 video games to me. I'm going to offer
11.
10 movies back. Or 11, yeah, that's right. That was the second iteration as we realized we needed like more, and then we were just like, let's just do 11.
Yeah.
That was completely arbitrary, the 11. But that's where we're at now. And so we've split it to 11 and 11. You'll get the other 11 in a month or two or whenever that, in August. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's at the end of the August that Resident Evil, Retribution, and Afterlife are back to back.
Yeah. So.
Which is a lot of Resident Evil for the normal layperson, maybe not for you.
Yeah. No, I'll put it in my veins.
Yeah.
Except by then I'm going to be annoyed. Yeah.
You are.
Those get so bad.
Yeah, we're done with Uva Bowl. We are not done with Mr. Anderson.
No. Mr. Anderson.
It's the smell. So how do we get started with this?
Man, I don't know. So I kind of have mine in not in an order of importance, but I've kind of broken them up so they're different genres. So I have mine numbered. They're not numbered in any importance. So if we wanted to go 1 and 1, we can. Or if
let's definitely go 1 and 1.
Let's go 1 and 1.
Let's do. You're going to have to do this off the cuff because I didn't tell you about this, but I just now thought about it. Why don't you tell the audience about your history with movies and kind of why you gravitate towards them?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I've hinted at this before, but I grew up poor. My dad died when I was little. Very, very little. And so mom raised me and my grandparents were right next door. They were all very much into movies. So we had a video store in town. We would go rent movies all the time. And then once my mom went back to college and grandpa worked all the time. And then when I hit my early teens, he passed away as well. So it was a lot of my grandma taking me to the video store, and while my mom was at school or work or whatever, I was kind of left to my own devices. So I would just go rent fat stacks of movies, and I just watched movies all the time. Like I played video games a lot too, but that's back when I had a Sega. So like I love video games. I played them all the time, but you couldn't save, and there's only so much you can, like I can only beat Sonic so many damn times. Like, so movies were more of my comfort. Those were the things I went back to a lot. Those were the ones that I always wanted to explore more. My mom and dad used to watch horror movies together all the time. That was their thing. And then when my dad passed, as soon as actually way before I was probably old enough to should be allowed to watch these movies. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. I know you are. I remember she took me to the theater when I was like 7 to see Pet Sematary, and
Jesus
the woman, the ticket taker, looking at her like she had 3 heads, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't normal, is it?" But in any event, that movie scared the shit out of me. So she's probably right, but no, that just kind of became our thing. We watched a lot of horror movies, and so to keep me from being scared, she like kind of explained all the movie magic stuff behind it. I knew that I would see interviews of Robert Englund, not in the Freddy get up and all that stuff, and him being like charming and normal and be like, oh, they're just people and shit like that. So like,
Yeah.
I've always just kind of been tied to the filmmaking side of things. And I was raised by my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, Stanley, and Hollywood. Those are kind of like where it comes. Yeah. So video games a very big part of my upbringing, but movies have always been the mainstay for me. That's always, if I need to center myself, if I need to just take my mind out of some shit, I'm just going to sit down and watch a movie. I'm going to find something that I've never seen before that I think would be interesting, and that's where I go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's mine.
Cool. As far as me, my parents got divorced when I was pretty young. Growing up with them together for the first 9 or so years of my life, my mom didn't care to watch movies. Never did until the day she passed. My dad likes movies, but mostly just comedies and actions, and never tried to force any of them on me. I think he was pretty overwhelmed with having 3 kids and working full time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was cheaper for them to entertain us kids to just add the Sega channel to the cable bill.
Oh shit, I forgot the Sega channel was even a thing.
Yeah.
I think you're the only person I know that's ever had the Sega channel.
I did. It came with a controller and a little RF box you put on top of your TV, and you could just rent, I guess stream, honestly, Sega Genesis games from it. As one of the channels on the TV. So my brother and I had that in the back room, and we would play Sonic, of course, Vector Man, X-Men, just all the Sega stuff was on there. Phantasy Star was on there, I'm pretty sure. Earthworm Jim. When I was little, what?
I was just gonna say Sega's such a good console.
Yeah, the Genesis was amazing.
The Genesis was great.
We did eventually have one because they stopped doing that because it wasn't making Sega any money.
Yeah,
I think it was like $5 a month to add it to your
probably
bill.
why they're third party now.
Yeah, because I killed them. I did watch my mom beat Super Mario Brothers when I was 3, 4, 5 without using warp points, which I think I've still only done like once in my life. But something about finally picking up that controller and having Goombas and Bowser kick my fucking ass for years until I was finally able to overcome everything in that game and do it myself just absolutely made me fall in love. Usually when I sit and watch a movie, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
I end up twiddling my thumbs or pulling up my phone and making sure I put it back down. Like, fuck it. I can't just sit here and be told something for so long without moving. And then much later in life, video games got to where they had stories too. And I personally feel like they're the best way to tell a story because of the agency that the player has. There are some stories that can't be told in movies, I think.
Yeah, it's very immersive. Like, it's incredibly immersive.
Including some games I won't get to today, like BioShock. I don't know how you would tell that story. It involves so much agency, but I think it's mostly from not knowing what to do with my hands for 2 hours. And now I have 2 podcasts where all I do is watch movies, and I've probably watched... I also have a thing where I try to beat 52 games a year, which I've been trying to do since 2010. I've only actually achieved that goal like 3 times.
It's hard.
It is very hard. That's 1 a week.
Yeah.
And I'm trying for it not to be the little throwaway games too. So if you're trying to beat The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk back-to-back weeks, it's not going to work with a full-time job.
Last year,
So I usually get like 40 done.
I think I got like 22 done last year, and that's the most
Damn.
I've probably ever done.
That's a lot for you.
Yeah, for me, that's a ton.
There's-
Probably over half of those were indie games, like smaller ones, like
Yeah.
Hue and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of padding stats too. Like I'll do like 7 games in a row where it's like I beat GTA 5 and Death Stranding and Metal Gear Solid, and I'm like I really should fucking throw in like 3 old Mario games.
Yeah.
Get these numbers back up. This year I'm only up to like 14, and it's
The podcast
it's the podcasts. I've seen so many fucking movies this year. So many more than I ever have, but I'm enjoying it. So, who should go first?
I'll start.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do it.
All right. So I am starting with one that we have talked about a lot over the years, and that is James Gunn's Super.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. He wrote it. He directed it. It's Rainn Wilson,
Yep.
Elliot Page,
Oh.
Kevin Bacon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
Holy shit.
he's the bad guy, and obviously Rooker's in there, and because you have to have Rooker. I'm
Apparently.
sure his brother's probably in there too. I don't remember, but
James Gunn's brother? Yeah, probably.
yeah. But it is what I would consider the most accurate version of what trying to be a superhero as a regular human would be. You need a little bit of mental illness. You need some sort of event to really spur you on. And I think the way things kind of shake out, I don't want to give anything away. By the way, these are going to be, obviously, we're trying to get each other to watch and play these things, and we're trying to get you to watch and play these things.
So we're not
if you
gonna
haven't.
spoil a
So
damn
we're not
thing.
going to spoil anything.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's a superhero movie. It's air quotes superhero.
Yeah.
But it has got so much heart to it. It's so dark and weird, but also very heartfelt.
He's my favorite director. I'm of the opinion that he can do no wrong. And
He can't.
Yeah. And that is my only blind spot for him.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. You should watch it. I would.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Full throated fucking.
oh my God.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
I think I own it. So it's
Well,
as
hell
easy
yeah.
as hopping up and putting it in. I'm sold.
All right.
Okay. 100%. That was number 11, right?
Yep.
So number 11 for me is, it was going to be an honorable mention. I added it to the list last moment. Vampire Survivors,
Okay.
which was released in 2022 by Poncle Games. It's the only thing they've made. It's available on literally everything. I'm pretty sure if you have a smart fridge, you can play Vampire Survivors on there. It's on every PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC. It's even on Android, iPhone, which is the last time that will happen on this list. It is, I did research on all the prices for these, but I did it for PlayStation because that's where he and I both play.
Yep.
It is $4.99
Oh shit.
usually.
Okay.
When it goes on sale, it's $3.74.
Which is like that's my
Yes.
golden ticket. Like,
That's why I was like, I got.
You tell me it's $5.
I gotta include the $5 game.
Even if I don't play it, I'm gonna buy it when
Yeah.
you tell me.
And there's a 1-hour trial on PlayStation Plus right now.
Oh shit.
Vampire Survivors looks like a cheap Flash game played in a browser. It is top down. It is 8-bit, but it plays like digital crack. Dude, you don't attack. You literally only move, which is why it's on mobile. You can just move your thumb around the screen or you move the left stick on PlayStation. And you're trying to get away from enemies and find different weapons throughout the game. And as you find weapons, there's a bar at the top of the screen that's your XP, and every time you level up, you get to choose either a new weapon or an upgrade for a weapon that you had. And certain weapons interact with each other, and if you upgrade 2 weapons that interact with each other, they'll make a super weapon.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then you're just trying to survive for 30 minutes. And at 30 minutes, well, that's not really a spoiler. At 30 minutes, the Grim Reaper comes for you. You can defeat him, but it is not fucking easy.
Okay.
You need all sorts of very specific upgrades. Every upgrade kind of synergizes into ridiculous builds. It was made by one dude,
Okay.
including the music, and he's probably a multimillionaire by now.
Oh, I bet if it's all him.
Yeah.
Are the weapons always in the same particular place and things, or is it roguelike?
No, it is roguelike, which
Okay.
is why I'm recommending it to you, because every time I tell you need to play a roguelike, you end up loving it.
I always end up liking it. Yeah.
two games we won't mention here today because I already got you hooked. Balatro.
Oh my God, I love Go play Balatro.
It's so good.
much fun. It's just cards, and you're like, what the fuck is this stupid? No, you will lose hours of your life and be happy that you did.
Yes. Balatro is a masterpiece, and it has kind of the same 8-bit art style. And Blueprints.
Blueprints is also so much fun, and the mood of it.
Yeah.
It's
right?
like relaxing and stressful at the same time in such a weird way that I can't describe.
Yeah. We got addicted to that game for a good month or so.
Oh yeah.
Of just watching each other play it on stream.
Mm-hmm. I had to go to, was it when I went to, no, it wasn't when I went to Philly. Was it Philly? I can't remember. I had to go somewhere for work last year, and I just took it with me.
You did.
And I just played it as soon as I would get out of stuff, I would just come back to the hotel and play that. I would drink some beers and play Blueprints all night.
It's so good.
It was so much fun.
I think that's all I've got for that one.
All right. This would probably be a little bit of a quick one, but
Number 10.
Number 10. Yeah, you're going to have to tell me the numbers because I did mine 1 through 11 because I wasn't thinking.
Okay, that's cool. I've got you.
So my number 10 is Creepshow.
Oh.
The original Creepshow. It is, I assume you know this. It's all written by Stephen King.
No, I didn't know that.
And it's his shorts.
Oh, shit.
There might be a couple. Some of this might be a little bit off, but this is the way I've always been told it. I probably should have double checked myself. But I'm pretty sure they're all shorts written by Stephen King, and it is directed by George A. Romero.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
The cover, I thought it was a Tales from the Crypt movie.
Tales from the Crypt is kind of, well, it was a comic book, but they very much used Creepshow as kind of an inspiration to make the TV show. Tales from the Crypt, one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
Yeah,
also.
I thought they were related.
But no, it's an anthology movie.
Hell yeah.
I think the first one has 5 or 6 stories in it. The second one also great, and honestly, I would say the quality. I think there's only 4 or 5 stories in the second one. I think it's only 4, but the ones that hit on 2 hit really hard. I would just say the overall quality 1 is probably a little better, but you got to watch 1 before you watch 2. Anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, it is just cheesy 80s horror fun, but it's very like it's horror Twilight Zone on crack. It's just
Black Mirror.
Yeah, it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
I just, for you not having the affinity for 80s stuff like I do, I think this would override. I think you would have a lot of fun with this. I think Autumn would have a lot of fun watching this with you.
Probably.
And at the very least, laughing about it. It's a lot of fun.
The John Carpenter music and Outrun stuff and horror is my favorite 80s shit.
Yeah, so it's still in the wheelhouse. Yeah, you'd love it.
Have you been able to find those both on Blu-ray yet?
Which ones?
Creepshow 1 and 2?
Yeah, I've got them.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I keep avoiding buying the big fancy one because there's 2 Arrow ones that are like $30, $40 each.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to break down into buying them someday, but yeah, I've got them right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Actually, I might have one of those. Creepshow 2, I might have only been able to find in the expensive one. But anyway. But obviously, if you need to borrow them or Amazon.
I think
or whatever,
I have a DVD.
But
yeah. I don't care about Blu-ray as much as you.
Yep.
Okay, my number 10 game is going to be Control because Control Resonant is coming out soon.
Yep. Problem
is, I need you to play a bunch of other things first.
That's the thing, man. I am 20 minutes into Alan Wake, or an hour into Alan Wake. Times a Flat Circle, yes.
Okay.
But I love it. What I've played, I've liked.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Spoilers. Control is made by the team that made Alan Wake, which means it's made by the team that made Max Payne. That would be Remedy Entertainment. It came out in 2019. It's available on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PC, and recently came to Switch as well. If you're a PlayStation user, it was free in February of 2021. So if you're doing your due diligence and going to download games, even if you don't think you're going to play them, you already have it.
Yeah.
But if you don't, it is usually $39.99. There's a Control Ultimate Edition on there too. I'll put both of them on your wish list because they go on sale at different times, and they'll go on sale usually for like $3.99. I looked that up. It is $3.99.
Oh, okay.
So give that a shot. It is from the creators of Alan Wake. It's kind of like Inception meets like 70s X-Files.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's like lots of it takes place inside of a building, the Federal Bureau of Control.
Already kind of sold.
Yeah.
Just that you didn't. Last time we talked about it, you didn't give that description. I
Right.
like that analogy a lot.
It takes place inside of a building that's been abandoned since the 70s. It's a large government building that houses all of the information and events. You'll have to learn what I mean by that by playing the game inside of it, regarding supernatural events. And you are Jesse Faden, who is the new director of the building, which is like a living building.
Jesus.
Which is why I mentioned the Inception stuff, because there's like there'll be new doors where there weren't last time you were there, and like walls move.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And you eventually get the power
I
to
get lost in regular games.
Yeah.
Actively trying to lose me.
Yes, it is. But you also get telekinesis, so you get the ability to float and fly pretty much wherever you want inside this building, a very big building, and pick up anything in the environment, like filing cabinets and plants and shit, and throw them at the, spoiler alert, there are eventually enemies.
Yeah.
The lore of the game comes from a lot of reading of files that you find within.
Okay.
That it really helps you understand more of what's going on. You don't have to read anything, and you can still enjoy yourself.
I grew up on Resident Evil.
Exactly.
I'm going to read them all. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you read all of them. You might be there for the entirety of The Stand by Stephen King.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. There's
All
a
right,
lot
That's a bit much. Okay.
to read, but I think they make it pretty clear what is necessary for the plot and what isn't.
Okay.
And the new game comes out in 2 months. So
All right. I'll get right on that.
I'm sure that you will.
That does sound dope, though. I do want to play that. All right. So my number 9 is Blade 2.
I knew that was going to come up.
It had to.
It had to.
I harangued him forever to watch Blade. It took a podcast for him to watch Blade.
And then we did, and we covered it on Chainlink Theater, and I was like, this cannot be the movie he meant. It's fun. It's decent. He must have meant something better.
No. I still maintain that Blade 1 is awesome. It's my, I don't know, second or third favorite vampire movie of all time. I don't know if you can really consider
It's not very stiff competition.
Well, fair, but I think it's mainly just the visual effects at the end. I think hurt it a lot because it's real goofy at the end there.
Yeah, it is.
But if you're watching it at the time,
Yeah.
that movie goes so hard. But anyway, Blade 2 is directed by Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, okay. Sold. Put it in right
There
now.
you go. Kyle, I'm not that kind of boy.
We should watch the movie too.
Also, just in case you need any more selling,
I know.
Norman Reedus and Ron Perlman
What?
also in it. Yes.
No way. Mm-hmm. God, I love Norman Reedus.
Yeah. It is a better story. It is more of an adaptation of a particular run of comics, so it's more reined in story-wise.
Blade 1 ended with a tease of Russia. Did that come up?
It does not.
Oh, shit.
I wish that there had been just a little thing at the beginning to play that
least.
off, because I was kind of
Yeah.
excited about that, because that was a dope
Yeah, that was a dope
stinger at the end there. But no, it's very moody. It's very much Guillermo del Toro learning how to do what he does. Like, this is after he did Mimic, so he was already like getting there. Like, it's not full on where he gets like weird and artsy, but this is where you're like, he knows how to make a fucking movie, and he knows how to make it scary at the right times.
Yeah.
And there's a couple action scenes in there that I don't want to give anything away, but they're amazing. So yeah, I would bet it all that you are going to like Blade 2 more than you like Blade 1. I still, because of nostalgia, I put Blade 1 ahead of Blade 2.
Okay.
But being objective and seeing what most people think, Blade 2 is a big step above.
Shit. Okay. Is Reedus in it a lot?
Yes.
You just trying to sell me?
No, I'm
Okay.
just bad at not giving things away when I try to explain
Okay,
things. So
yeah,
I'm
don't
not lying.
over-explain.
No, he's is he in it like is he completely
As in
integral to? Is he like the
Snipes.
main, like sidekick or bad guy?
Is he in it more than Donald Logue was in one?
Equal. I would
Okay.
say about equal.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
But Guillermo del Toro is enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that, and now I'm in. So number 10. That brings me to this game. I fucking adore this game. I kept it at number 10 because I can't be sure that you will. So this is...
Are we at 10? We're below 10, right?
Is it? Number 9. Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
My bad.
My list is messed up. Number 9. This game, I can't be sure that you will love it. This game requires a ton of patience. And I'm not saying you don't have patience, but I don't
All
know.
the way up.
I don't know that you have time for what is enjoyable about this game to really hit you. But I would love you to. It came out in 2019. It is called Outer Wilds. Have you ever heard about it?
I have heard it's one of those that there's Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds.
Yeah, very different games.
Outer Wilds, I believe, is the one that's supposed to be like very artsy and beautiful, and it's a journey, and that it's very much worth it to get through it.
That's the one. Outer Worlds is Fallout in space, which you
That-
probably like too. But
I would like that too, but
It's made by Obsidian too.
but the
Fallout New
one,
Vegas.
but Outer Wilds intrigues me a lot because I like those types of games. I like the more indie style games that really hit you
Okay.
in the emotions there at the end and stuff like that. So
Okay. The first thing anybody ever says about Outer Wilds, and I'm going to agree with them, is don't look at anything up.
Okay.
Which is going to keep me from saying too much.
okay,
2019, available on PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One. I think it came to Switch, and also on PC. It is $24.99. Usually, it goes on sale about once a month for $14.99.
okay,
It's never been on PlayStation Plus, but the art style's weird. It is pretty, it is cute, but it's just the characters they're like four-eyed cartoon like alien characters,
okay.
and so are you. But God, how do I talk about this game without giving anything up? You eventually, pretty quickly into the game, can fly your spaceship to anywhere in this game's little solar system. You can just hop in it, take the fuck off, go to a new planet. There's a main mechanic of the game that I don't want to give away. But to progress in the game, there are no upgrades. There is no leveling up. The only thing that you use to progress is knowledge. So you'll go to one planet, you'll learn something by exploring around, just kind of meandering about. There's no tasks, no checkpoints, anything like that. You just fuck off, go check out this planet, see what you can find, and then you'll find out something that will be like, well, okay, that kind of reminds me of this other thing I saw. Maybe I'll go over there. And you're just kind of being led around by clues and knowledge. It's a bit of, I won't say roguelike, but it is a bit of a, man, the world resets every now and then, regardless of whether you succeed or fail.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about why, but it's kind of a roguelike in that way, because you'll go explore and then you'll learn things, and then you can use that knowledge on the next run.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, for as little as you've given me, I'm very. That sounds like something I would really get into.
Yeah. I fucking adored it, but I had all the time in the world back then when I played it. And it's impossible to pitch to somebody without giving away what makes it so great. But
Okay.
I think the storytelling is amazing. I think the way that they laid out all the clues and the knowledge that you need to go find is just...
How many hours did you put into it?
I did end up looking things up because I got a little frustrated.
Okay.
And so it was under 30.
Oh, okay. That's not.
I would say if you look up 0, you're probably looking at 50.
I put at least 50 to 70 into Requiem. So like,
You probably put that much into blueprints too.
yeah, I'm sure I did. Yeah, that's not that. To me, 30 is not ever one that I'm like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
Now every now and then I'd like for someone to be like, "Oh, it takes like 3 hours." I'm like, "Oh yeah,"
Yes.
but like no, I'm not scared. 30 hours is to me is on the low end of a game
Yeah.
because I mostly play one player stuff.
I don't think I have anything that's around 3 hours today.
Probably not. I think I've played most of your indie suggestions because I'll play a big. Because as you guys have heard a ton, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I will play a huge, massive AAA one-player game and platinum it, or really do all as much of the things that I've got time and patience for, and then and then after I've spent that time, I'm like, okay, palate cleanser. And I'll play a little indie game. And then I'm like, well, that was a lot of fun. I want to play another little indie game. And then I'll end up playing like 3 before I ever get back to another big one like that. So,
yeah, there are games I play every now and then. I've probably 3 or 4 in my life that have ruined games for me for a good 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2 comes to mind.
Yeah.
I didn't get to play anything.
God of War.
God of War is another one.
Ragnarok did for me too, but it was God of War 2018 just literally changed the way I felt about video games.
Yeah.
To where like I remember messaging you afterward. I was like, I loved that, and I'm glad there's more coming, but I'm fucking sad right now because I don't know what to do now.
Yeah. I want to be in there. I don't want to mess with all these other games.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
All right. I believe number 8 is it's gonna be a little horror heavy, but I figured you knew that. The Faculty, which is on the sci-fi side.
Oh shit. Okay.
So do you know anything about The Faculty?
Is that they're demons? Can't you see that?
No, that's Frailty.
Then I know Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett.
I think that's the only thing I know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Devin Sawa.
Nope.
No, I only know Josh Hartnett. Take it away.
So they're at a high school, and essentially they make enough homages to this that it's clear. It's Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but in a high school.
Oh, shit.
And it's Josh Hartnett, Clea Duvall, Jon Stewart.
The Jon Stewart?
The Jon Stewart.
Okay.
Not the Green Lantern, the Daily Show guy.
Right.
T-1000, Famke Jensen.
Oh, my God.
Elijah Wood.
Jesus.
The redheaded guy from The Pit. I don't.
Scott Farkas.
Not that one.
Different ones.
They look alike. I get it. Yeah. But now it's directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Oh shit.
And I would argue that it might be my favorite movie of his.
Wow. Well, I don't know that that's that hot.
Not his best, but my favorite.
Yeah,
it is a comfort movie for me. I go back to it a lot. It's just for being a high school. I think it's an MTV film actually.
Wow.
But it's
that's
just
wild.
So much fun. I love the ending. It's just it's a good time.
Hell yeah.
Gotta watch it.
I will.
Yep.
I think I own that too. I don't know if I've ever said that on this show before, but I have 2,300 movies. I've probably seen under 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
I love buying stuff.
Yeah. And I've got, I don't want to look it up right now. I'm getting up to close to 2,000, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
I ran out of space, so you started catching me.
Yeah. And I've probably seen over half for sure. Wow. I've probably seen about 60% of what I own, maybe a little more.
That's like 20% higher than me, probably.
Yeah.
Oh my. What number was that? 8. Okay. At number 8, I have Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I keep hearing how I've almost bought that.
Yeah.
I think it's still full price right now.
It is. It was released last year on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. It is $59.99. It is on sale every now and then. Every couple of months on PlayStation, it goes on sale for $38.99 or $44.99. There's a deluxe edition.
I was about to say $35 is about what I would pay for that.
There's a deluxe edition, and sometimes that one's cheaper than the normal edition. You just got to put both on your wish list. So it's between $39 and $45. It'll probably start getting cheaper and cheaper the older it gets.
Yeah.
But there is a 1-hour trial on PlayStation Plus right now. the way that game starts, I don't know that you're going to learn enough to fall in love in an hour.
No, from what you've told me, and like I've seen it on like awards things and stuff like that. From what I've ascertained, it is very much the whole point is going through it, and it draws you in more and more, and the intrigue grows and grows and grows. So it's not something that you would be able to really give a fair shake out of an hour.
Yeah. It did win Game of the Year last year, which I fully am on board with. I tried to play everything. I try to play every Game of the Year contender every year. That can often be hard because it's a lot of Switch stuff that I don't want to pay $80 for. And games as a service, like Fortnite and Valorant and stuff, always gets nominated.
Oh, yeah.
I don't play shit like that.
No.
But this one is the main plot is that every year a painter off in the distance on a distant island paints a number on the side of a mountain. She's huge. She's like 50 feet tall, and everyone can see her paint it. And that number keeps going down every year. So they send an expedition of everybody the next year. So last year they sent everybody 34 that was going to turn 34 to go try to kill her, to stop her from fucking killing everybody every year. Because every time she paints this number, everybody of that age dies.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Right?
That's fucking dope.
So this is Expedition 33. She has painted the number 33 on, and all the 32-year-olds are being sent over there to try to kill her.
God, once you get down to Expedition 26, they're not going to be able to tie their fucking shoes, let alone go kill this fucking giant.
Yeah, true. There's a lot of cursive over there they won't be able to read. The story gets that's incredibly interesting. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah. No,
Well,
that's already sold me, yeah.
The story gets so much more fucking interesting than that, because what I told you is not fucking what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And so it gets insane. It gets beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful stories I've ever told about a particular subject that I won't talk about. But the combat is also good. It is turn-based, but every single attack that you're hit with, you can parry or dodge.
Oh, okay.
So you can make it through the whole game without getting hit. If you dodge...
I will not. But
yeah. If you dodge, you have a much bigger window to try to dodge, but every enemy in the game has a very specific pattern that you can learn as long as you're watching and paying attention. And dodge, you can get to where you can dodge every single attack. But they have very weird patterns that are hard to learn at first. Parrying has a much smaller window, but when you parry them, you automatically hurt them.
Okay.
It's not all the damage they were going to do to you, but it's a big chunk. And there's also stuff about team synergies with what each person's capable of. You have like 4 or 5 people that follow you around.
So RPG-esque.
It's
maybe not with leveling up and stuff, but like...
Yeah, it's got lots of leveling up stuff. The 2 main characters... Well, I won't talk about who they are, but the 2 main characters are voiced by Andy Serkis.
Oh, shit.
And Charlie Cox.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in, man. That sounds dope.
I think it's a masterpiece. I think the art direction is super interesting. It's made by a French studio, even though there are some JRPG, goofy anime type of elements to it, but I'd say they keep them to a minimum.
Okay.
For the most part.
I can do a little bit. It's just when it gets way over the top is when that's what
I would call it.
But yeah,
I would call it a little bit. It's manageable.
All right. Is this my number 7?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think so. My number 7 is Cube.
Oh, dude, I almost bought that.
We talked about that
day.
not long ago in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
I can't. This is going to be a quick one for me because I can't tell you much. I've only
a lot of that going around today.
I've only seen it once.
Oh, okay.
And I can't ever find it. I should just buy it on DVD. I know, but
yeah,
I might have it on DVD. To come to think of it,
just put it in a Blu-ray case.
I know, right?
Doesn't matter.
But there is an experiment where a bunch of test subjects are in a cube. It's lots of small compartments that are square connected, and it's a big puzzle where you have to try to get out. And
You know I got claustrophobia, bro.
the cube will kill you if you do the wrong things or it's trying to fuck with you. It's one of those that like you just remember the vibe so well.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I meant to put this on the second 11 and watch it again before I talked about it. But I forgot to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it since we're here. It might wind up on the next 11 too.
Yeah.
But I just remember for it clearly being a lower budget horror movie, it still looks good. It still has a very off-putting vibe to it. And while the character development is not super deep, they do a good job of advancing things very quickly with the premise and the apparatus that they've built.
It sounds like Squid Game a little bit.
Oh, yeah, in a way. I would say there's some of that vibe to it where it's very cold and it's very like, oh shit, what's going to happen to these people sort of thing.
Okay.
But it very much it gives me the same vibe as some of those short horror movies that we watched on YouTube that one time.
Yeah. That was fun.
So I want to do that again
Me too.
one of these days really badly. Actually, I think I already have a list built somewhere.
Hell yeah.
But no, it's got that kind of off-putting, but fun too, because you're trying to figure it out with everybody. It's a good time.
Hell yeah. There's a video game kind of like that. If anybody out there that's played this might disagree, but there's a video game called Danganronpa.
Okay.
Which is Japanese as fuck. But it's about a guy that locks a bunch of people in I think it's a cargo ship, but they have to figure out how to get out. And actually, it's a bit more like Squid Game because you have to like decide who dies at the end of every night.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That sounds fun, though. That sounds dope.
It is fun. It's extremely anime, so it's not on the list.
Fair enough.
So my number 8, is that what we have next?
I believe so.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I thought I did my 7. I don't fucking know.
I thought it was your 8. I don't know. It's all messed up.
Because I go before you.
Yeah. Which would be, I don't know, dude. Neither of us numbered these appropriately. Start from 11.
Yeah, 11, 10, 8. So I just did 7.
Okay. Well, I know what game's next. Whatever number it is. You say that you've tried to play multiple games in this franchise and never could stick with it, which is why I want to point you to one way later in the franchise without telling you to play anything before it.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay. I've heard that one's great.
It is. Don't bother playing anything else.
Black Flag and Odyssey are the ones that generally everyone point to as like the really, really good ones.
You know why? Because you're not an assassin.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. You're a pirate in Black Flag who eventually gets kind of swindled into joining the Assassin's Order. And Odyssey takes place before the Assassin's Order was ever formed. It's in ancient Greece.
Oh, shit.
It is a massive, just ancient Greece simulator where you're boating around the, captaining a ship around the waters of like Malta. Like what sea is that? The Mediterranean?
Yeah. Caspian, Aegean, Black. Yeah. I don't fucking know.
You explore from the height of their time. Sparta. Athens is there, including the Parthenon. But anyway, you are an ancient Greek who has Spartan blood, like history, ancestry. Okay. The Battle of Thermopylae is kind of the starting off point for the whole game, kind of.
Okay.
It was right before the game. So I would play as Cassandra. I find her voice acting to be way more tolerable. Good, okay. Even, compared to Alexios. You can play as either one. But, man, it's so cool. If you have any interest in Greek history.
I do.
You meet Socrates. You meet Hippocrates. I think you meet Plato, if I remember right. But just the gameplay. The combat is based on the best combat of all time in video games, which is Arkham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of It's a lot of sword play, but it's a lot of watching everybody to hit your counters at the right time. And then I feel like if you have enough time to put into it, I even played every single DLC for it because one of them is about Atlantis.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And you
That's
go fucking fuck with Poseidon and shit.
Because Atlantis reminded me, I almost put Civilization as for my rebuttal later.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I didn't because I was like, "There's no way you're gonna fucking play one of those."
But I do have Civ 6 because I was so into it.
God, they're fun, man. I love the Civ games.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey still retails for $59.99 on the PlayStation Store. It's often on sale. There are multiple different editions. The cheapest I was able to ever find it was $11.99. But there is an edition of Assassin's Creed that's regularly on sale for around $30 that is like the last 7 Assassin's Creed games in one bundle.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And Syndicate is good. Black Flag's in there. It's good. Unity,
3 terabytes.
yeah, probably. Yeah. I think you can install them one at a time. Origins is pretty good. That's Ancient Egypt. Syndicate is Industrial Revolution. That one's dope.
That's cool.
Unity is French Revolution, which plot-wise is dope.
Which one?
Unity.
Oh, okay.
That's French Revolution, where they're taking out the bourgeoisie. But yeah, it's just an ancient Greek simulator. It has so little to do with assassins. It has so much more to do with... I can't even remember if this is in the main game or the DLC, but there's Minotaurs and Medusa, and it's fucking badass. And Cassandra is one of the most interesting protagonists I've ever played as.
Oh, yeah.
If you get lost in it, it's probably going to cost you like 100 fucking hours of your life.
All right. I'm trying to remember the last game that I sunk 100 hours into.
JJ and I both. JJ actually recommended that because I was trying to play every Assassin's Creed in order, which I ended up doing before I would play it, but he bothered me for a year. He was like, you got to play Odyssey, because JJ, if he's listening, will fucking play and watch anything regardless of whether it's the first, second, or 18th in a series. So he just jumped in and was like, bro, you got to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was like, don't fucking speak to me about darkness. I was molded by it. I've got an Assassin's Creed tattoo, you son of a bitch. I have about 12 games to play before I get there. But I did, and then I burnt myself out, so I didn't play Valhalla.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think Fallout New Vegas is probably the last game I dropped 100 into.
Man, I'm so sad that I missed that when it was big, because I tried to play it. You can't play it on modern consoles. So I tried to play it on Steam a while back, and it doesn't work very well to begin with. I guess because it's a Bethesda game.
It's just the Bethesda, like, it's hitchy sometimes. It even was on 360. 360 ran it better than just about anything, but it still had some issues.
And I tried to play it on Steam Deck, which is even worse because it's hard to get things to work on that. And I finally got it up and running, and it doesn't play very well anymore because it's 17 years old.
Yeah.
But I want to.
And also the Fallout games take, like, that's the one hard thing, is they usually take like 4 to 5 hours to like get into it, where you've leveled up enough that your combat system is not wonky, where you're just dying a fucking bunch and pissed off the whole time. Like, once you get it rolling, you're like, oh my God, this is so much fun, and the exploration, this, that, and the other. But I would say the first 5 hours of every Fallout game I ever played is just me going, fuck, shit. All right, I'm starting to fuck over. This is dumb. Like,
that's the first. I've only played 5 hours of any of them because of that shit.
Yeah. All right. Number 6 for me. I am going to make a little bit of a hop into the comedy realm. And you knew this was going to be here.
Of course.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Yeah. That is such a blind spot for me, and it doesn't make any sense.
It's so crazy because you've seen all the other big ones, right? Like, you've seen
Carrey himself, you mean?
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Mask, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yep.
Yes Man to a lesser extent.
But Liar.
Yeah.
I've even seen Majestic and Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah,
I love him.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, because you're now, I'm not gonna endorse the second one. I enjoy the second one, but it's because I liked it as a kid. That one's not good.
You're not alone here, by the way. Autumn's dance, you can have 4 dances on Destiny when you emote. The only one she fucking likes using is the one with the tutu with him doing the fucking weird leg thing.
Oh, that part hits so hard. It's dumb, it's silly, it's Jim Carrey at his height, but like, I think it still holds. Like, I still laugh at
Really?
yes, because like, it's just him being fucking
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, like full on, just as much as he can be. So there'll be a couple of things in there, or maybe some things that don't age quite as well, but I still think you're gonna enjoy it.
Probably.
And also just be all the things that even that I've heard you quote it before. You do the fucking Finkel and Einhorn shit all the time. Like, I've been saying laces out to you for 20 years. I had no idea you hadn't seen it till like last year or 2 years ago.
I beg you to stay out of my personal affairs a lot.
Yes, exactly. Like, for you to see them happen organically, I think will be a lot of fun for you. And I still think that you'll like it. I don't think you're going to watch it like, well, that was fucking stupid. Like,
probably not.
If you still like all the other stuff, if Me, Myself, and Irene still hits for you, if Dumb and Dumber still hits for you, this is going to hit for you.
I believe you. I'm one of those Jim Carrey fans that likes the number 23, so I'll watch anything.
I like that too.
You too?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're together then.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Number 6, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, good. That means my list is in order. Because what happened was,
what happened was
I moved Control from 7 to 9 or 10.
Oh,
in my head, but not on my spreadsheet, just to give it some distance from number 6, which is Alan Wake 2.
Yep.
Alan Wake 2 is one of my top 5 survival horror games of all fucking time now. There is a weird part in it that I just want you to shut the fuck up, get past that part. But
okay. If I know that going in, I can usually do that.
Yeah. The Sam Lake is the creative director at Remedy. He has been since the 90s. It's his face that was used as the map for Max Payne.
Oh, okay.
He was voiced by someone else.
I was just assumed it was Mickey Rourke.
Oh no, it's actually Sam Lake.
Max Payne looks like Mickey Rourke before all the fucking crazy.
He does
surgeries.
Max Payne's so good.
Dude, that game.
I never played 2.
Whenever we do an episode about our favorite games and stuff like that, that will definitely be on there for me. I love that fucking game.
Hell yeah. A lot of people think Rockstar did Max Payne. Rockstar published it. Remedy is the team that made it.
I didn't know that until 10 years ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I always thought it was a Rockstar game too.
Probably me too. Alan Wake. You have played a little bit of Alan Wake 1. Alan Wake 1 came out in 2010 though. I would recommend playing it first because obviously, and you're going to. 13 years later, Alan Wake 2 came out, and it is such a fucking step up. I would say Alan Wake 1 is a Stephen King story. Stephen King loves to write about writers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty interesting, the lore they're creating with the... You're how far in?
I've made it across the ferry. I'm running down something.
Okay.
Okay.
Spoilers at 0 then.
Yeah.
Especially the listeners probably haven't played it. Alan Wake is available on PS5 for, let me scroll around here, $4.49 often. It was free on PlayStation Plus in July of 2023.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I downloaded it for free a couple of years ago when I got it.
It's $30 if you don't wait for a sale. If you're waiting for sales on PlayStation, it's like every month, every 4 or 5 weeks. Alan Wake 2 is $59.99. It was on sale $17.99 as recently as last week from when we're recording this. It was free on PlayStation Plus October of 2025. So again, if you're going in every month and just clicking add to library, you don't even have to download them. You already have it. I don't know if that's true for you, but
yeah, I don't know.
You should get it because
I paid $17.99 a month, whatever that one is.
You pay monthly?
Yeah.
You should be paying yearly. You save a lot of money.
I just hate looking down and being like,
well, $170 out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
I get that. You're paying a lot more right now, but I understand. Alan Wake 1 is like Stephen King. If that's true, then Alan Wake 2 is more like David Lynch.
That's not as much of a selling point for me as it would be for a lot of people.
In terms of it being just an absolute fever dream of what's happening visually. The plot is much easier to follow than David Lynch.
Oh, okay. Then that's cool.
Yeah, okay. Because David Lynch, I feel like doesn't really care about telling you the plot.
No, I
feels like,
know.
you get it.
There's going to be people right now screaming at their speakers like,
I don't hate that.
"Oh, you just don't get it." And like,
that's
half the time I fucking don't.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you what I think it is, and then I'm like, no, that can't be right, and then I'll go like look it up or something. Like, no, that's what it was. I don't get why we had to do all this for that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
In terms of fidelity, you have a big TV, you have a PlayStation 5. This is the most beautiful game I've ever played still to this day. It's 3 years old.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Good Jesus Christ. The night scenes in particular, the reflections on the pavement, only when it's wet, and the way the street lights bounce off everything. Jesus Christ. On console. You don't even have to play it on PC, but you can, as long as you don't mind not using Steam. It is just so creative. There's a 2 protagonist situation. You play as Alan Wake sometimes, and other times you're an FBI agent who's in the town trying to figure out where the fuck Alan Wake is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because small, tiny spoiler, the first game doesn't end super well for him.
Yeah.
And then some of the cutscenes are like live action, but it's lit the same way as the game, and the game's so high fidelity that you almost can't tell, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe you can. Maybe I've got a bad memory. But it's some of the coolest gameplay of all time with the way that they handle the way that you have to defeat monsters.
Is it still flashlights and stuff like that?
There is flashlight stuff when you're Alan, not when you're Saga, the FBI character, who's a black woman. And one of my favorite characters in recent memory of video games. She's super interesting. Obviously, I won't get into too much of that. But when you pause the game, especially as Saga, it takes you inside her head. And that's where she keeps, in her head, she's in a little cabin where she keeps her fucking board that you are putting together, her little board of facts.
The yarn and stuff?
And you're putting the yarn together and all that shit.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
So you're legit a detective. It's the most I've ever felt like a detective in a game.
Good, because L.A. Noire sucked a dick.
Right.
Sorry if you liked it. I know a lot of people liked that game.
I liked it.
Expected a lot more out of the game. I beat that game in whatever it says you're supposed to beat that game in. I beat it in way the fuck less, and I was like, where is the rest of this game? Like
it was waiting for you.
Yeah.
I adore it. I don't want to give too much away, but the Alan Wake stuff is super fucking interesting too, because he's not exactly
alive
fully in our world.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yes.
An upside downish situation.
Yeah, so the visuals are fucking insane.
Hell yeah.
And the reason I brought up Sam Lake earlier is he's a bit of an auteur, so he's kind of a David Lynch, Hideo Kojima guy. There's some weird stuff that I love. I've always been a little soft on recommending this game to you because I don't know how it's going to hit for you.
Yeah.
But
if the first one hooks me, I am sure I won't have any problem with the second one.
Yeah. Came out in 2023. So play Alan Wake and then Control.
Play Alan Wake, then Control.
Then Alan Wake 2.
Then Alan Wake 2.
Because Alan Wake
Control Resident.
Yes.
Got it.
Because Alan Wake 2 has a lot of control. Not a lot, but there's at least a few plot points where I don't feel like you'd understand them without control.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get that.
Cool. Number 5?
My number 5. Unforgiven.
I knew that was going to be here.
Yep. Yep.
It has to be.
Had to be. In my brain, still the best Western of all time.
Okay.
And I don't have recency bias when it comes to Westerns.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to dramas and stuff, aside from like, I don't know, like Citizen Kane and Casablanca, other than that, I'm like, that's just dumb. I don't want to watch that old ass shit, which is I'm aware it's a blind spot. You can be upset with me. But with Westerns, I love Shane. I love High Noon.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, fucking dude, High Noon's great. High Noon almost made this list. We'll probably see that. Spoiler, we'll probably see that next time.
Nice.
But no, I like a lot of... when I talked about my grandparents, they watched Westerns all the time.
Hell yeah.
So I grew up with John Wayne. Didn't realize some of the things about John Wayne that I know now. But at the time, like, that dude was my hero. I loved that shit. So I love old westerns. Unforgiven is just so well acted, and it's such the quintessential guy comes to town and has to make things right. But I don't remember if he comes to town or if he's already in town. He's just been late. But anyway, without giving too much away, protagonist used to be a bad guy.
Okay.
And then things happen that make that have to come back out of him again.
Well, shit.
And it also has, I can't remember who the love interest is. There's a few people I'm forgetting here that I know are also very great actors in their own right. But Morgan Freeman and Gene Hackman.
Oh, shit.
And Eastwood and Hackman playing off of each other. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am not the biggest Clint Eastwood guy. I like some of the stuff he directs. I appreciate what he does, and I like that he is, for someone who as an actor was very pigeonholed into certain sorts of roles.
Yeah.
I like that as a director, he pushes himself to very different places on a lot of the movies that he directs. He does not direct the same type of movie every time.
Yeah.
Dude did fucking Jersey Boys or whatever. Like, he's got a ton of range. But for him to go back to the genre that made him what he was, and to make what I think is the greatest Western of all time, it's fucking awesome. It's so good.
Westerns are such a blind spot for me. I don't feel like I've seen almost any.
The
Last Man Standing is like the only one.
310 to Yuma. You like 310 to Yuma a lot.
The remake, yes.
Yes. I've not seen the original, actually.
Oh, okay.
I've only seen the
If Hell or High Water is a Western, I fucking adore it.
It is. I have not seen that, though.
And If No Country for Old Men's a Western. I love that, too. Modern Westerns I'm all about.
It is adjacent, I would say. Did you watch the True Grit remake with Bridges?
Mm-mm.
It's fucking fire. That's good, yeah. And I love the original. The original was my favorite Western when I was a kid.
Huh. And I've seen the two Tarantino ones, Django and Hateful
Oh,
Eight.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, Django's amazing.
And that's about it. So
yeah,
I need to go back.
Django I would put up there, but I think Django, because I feel like Tarantino's its own genre, and that he is using Western to get the Tarantino across. So I know that that's kind of a bullshit way to look at that, but I
agree.
But I think it's like straight what we see as a Western. And I think that if you look at that era of Westerns, you had like The Quick and the Dead and Tombstone. I love Tombstone. Probably my second, I don't know about second favorite, but it's one of my favorites. If you look at those, there's like a before Unforgiven and after Unforgiven.
Yeah.
And just the level of Western, the way they're seen and the way they're played after that, it changed the way we looked at them again. I can't say enough about it. You should watch it.
Okay.
It might be the best movie on my list here.
Oh, shit.
Not my favorite, but it might be the best movie that I'm giving you here.
Shit. Okay. Well, now I'm intrigued.
And I'm pretty sure it won Best Picture that year. I'm not sure.
90s, early 90s.
It either won Best Picture or Best Director.
Okay.
Or Best Actor. It won Oscars. I know that.
Is it directed by Eastwood?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he was directing that early.
I don't think he wrote it, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because I don't think he writes them. I think he just finds good scripts and does them.
Hell yeah. I'm down. 100%. Number 5?
Yep.
Is that where we were? My top 5 are going to be you knew all these were going to be here. Of course, I saved them for top 5 games I've been trying to get you to play for years. This one you did try to play, but I'm asking for another shot.
Okay.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
Specifically, it says here Uncharted 2 and 4. Yeah.
Yep.
And I won't let you skip anything.
I know. You've tried to convince me to get you, like, where you watch me play over PSN or whatever.
PlayStation SharePlay, yeah.
Yeah. We're just gonna do that with the first one, and I'm gonna start it over from the beginning, and you'll just help me get through it.
Mystery Science Theater it for you.
Yeah, I can at least bitch about it the whole time and have someone to commiserate with me when I talk about how fucking terrible that game is.
That is a launch PS3 game,
yeah, I get it. It's the time, and I don't like Naughty Dog's controls for that era, because that was my problem with The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us 1 as far as like story wise and visually beautiful.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah.
but the controls fucking annoyed me. But Last of Us 2, one of the greatest games ever made. They fix all that shit.
Right.
I love it. So I know it's going to get better. And 2 and 4 are always the ones that everybody hearken to as just like masterpieces. So
Yeah.
I want to do that. So we're just going to make you watch me and help me Hulk my
Dude,
way
these are
through
some of my
it.
favorite games of all time. I have no problem with that. Ask JJ.
And-
I watch him play games all the time.
And isn't Uncharted 1's a pretty quick playthrough, right?
Yeah, probably 7-8 hours.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay.
Might take you 10 if you really hate pressing triangle that much.
Yeah. What is triangle? Is that the
It's like
cover?
or picking up ammo or something. I can't remember.
Why you make triangle's nothing but jump. Triangle is jump. Triangle's
jump.
been jump
X is jump.
since the. Have you ever played Madden? Triangle's jump.
No, I haven't played Madden. I play real games.
Okay, if you play a game where the whole point is jumping,
It's X.
it's a shooting game.
Where it's X.
I don't know. There's something you mentioned the triangle thing. I'd have to play it again to remember. I remember there was something critical about the controls that I was like, this is the dumbest shit ever. But
Yeah.
anyway, yes, I want to play Uncharted 2 really bad. I've heard the story's awesome too. We will get that done.
All 5 Uncharted games are on PS4. There are 6 Uncharted games. The 6th one is called Golden Abyss. It's on Vita. It's locked to that platform. I'm not recommending that one, but the Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 are playable in the Nathan Drake collection on PlayStation 4. Which
I have that.
You have it. So those of you out there that don't, it is available on PlayStation Plus Premium, which is the most expensive PlayStation Plus, where you get to the classics like Resident Evil 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, and that kind of stuff.
That's pretty dope.
But it's like 160 a year, 170, something like that. It is $19.99. It was on sale a couple weeks ago and will be next month probably for $5.99 for all 3 first games. Uncharted 4 is available for $19.99 also, often on sale for like $8. Or you can get the bundle of it with Legacy of Thieves where you play as Chloe for, I believe it's $20 for both games.
Okay.
So if you wait for sales, you could have all 5 of them for $26. Uncharted 1 is Naughty Dog's first effort at not being goofy, which would be they are the Crash Bandicoot studio.
Yeah. They were very in the kid realm before that.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot on to Jack and Daxter before.
Are they Ratchet and Clank? That's a different crew,
No,
right?
that's Insomniac.
Oh, right.
Spider-Man studio. So Uncharted 1 is their first effort at being a serious game, and they chose to use it to make a summer blockbuster. So they're making an Indiana Jones ripoff. Uncharted 2, although it's old, it came out in 2009, so it plays like 2009. And I don't mean like Halo 2009. I mean like PlayStation games of that time, like Resistance and Infamous and stuff. That doesn't play with modern controls, which has been your problem in the past. But Uncharted 2 has some of the most interesting action set pieces to this date in all of video games. It opens with one of the best levels ever put into a video game. The voice acting is great because Nolan North is amazing. I can't remember who plays probably anybody else. They're voice actors. They're good. The gameplay is still Uncharted 1. And that holds true for Uncharted 3.
Okay.
Uncharted 2, none of those first 3 games are amazing in story. They're just summer blockbuster stuff. Uncharted 4, however, is when they decided to overhaul their entire control scheme. It came out in 2016, which is after Last of Us 1, and plays more like Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
It is 10 years old and still looks amazing. And it is about, without giving too much away, it's about getting old. So it has a much more mature story to tell, and it's about relationships with people. And I feel like this is pretty early in that game, but it's about what he's choosing to do with his life and how it's affecting and fracturing his relationships with everyone he knows.
Okay.
And it's affecting all his relationships differently. Obviously, he still goes on an adventure, but not everybody goes with him because they got shit to do now. They've got lives and stuff. It's so fucking good, and it absolutely sticks to landing. And there's beautiful things to say about marriage and about having kids and about finding your place in life. Uncharted 4 is fucking amazing. And it's the whole reason I've been begging you to play Uncharted.
All right.
for years.
You are. That's like asking somebody to watch a TV show and be like, just get to season 4.
I know.
But for you, baby, I'll do it.
But I feel like I would be willing to watch you play every second of these. And I say that because I told JJ that about Elden Ring, and he tried to play without me and fucking hated it. But then I watched him play every second of it, and he had a blast.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
Please.
All right. Yeah. That's probably the longest one on the list. That's probably the one that you've been trying to get me to play.
Trying to get you to play the longest. Yeah. Well, maybe. Let's get to the next one.
Okay. Okay.
Number 4.
This back to the horror realm for a little bit. Hush.
Oh.
Hush is my favorite type of horror movie is home invasion.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's the most realistic.
My favorite horror movie is Strangers.
Yeah, Strangers is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good. Now I don't. The sequels are garbage.
Fuck all that.
Yeah, those are terrible. But and I'm not a huge fan of the first Purge movie, but that's just because there was so much potential that they pay off in the second and third movies.
Yeah.
But like You're Next and Strangers and
Paranormal Activity in a way.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah. There's so many of those that are so much fun to play with. And this one, the whole premise is that there is, she might be a writer too, I can't remember. But in any event, she lives kind of out in the country. She has neighbors, but they're far away.
Is this the cover with the baby face mask or the creepy ass
The
mask?
creepy white mask.
That one. Okay.
With
all right.
the beanie on.
Yep.
Yeah. She's deaf.
What?
And so this...
That's so much worse. I got goosebumps.
Yes. Dude, and the sound, you're big on sound design.
I am.
The sound design on that fucking movie is awesome.
Oh.
Once he's there whatever. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a horror movie. It's a dude, whatever. But like comes to kill her, but figures out this is very early on. Figures out she's deaf and decides to play with it and have fun. And dude, that movie rocks. So it's so good.
Oh my God.
And when the killer eventually gets, it's not at the end, it's not like the reveal of the end. He gets unmasked, you're going to know who it is. It's not a huge crazy name, but you're going to see that and be like, "Oh shit." Him? Really?
Oh shit.
That's crazy. So like there's a lot of things in it that I think will push you along, but yeah, it is one of my favorites.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good time.
I don't know if you've ever told me. I'm sure "ever" is a strong word, but I don't know if you've pushed that a lot. So
I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I think with us talking about, I think it's just us going into our rant about home invasion movies being awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's just gotten brought up. But yeah, as I was running down my list, I'm like, no, you need to fucking see this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How did you make your list? Were you sitting by your DVD show?
I did it first, and then I thought about some of our favorite actors and directors and things, and I went and kind of scrolled those lists and pulled some in that way too.
I had these top 5 that I've always been telling you about that just immediately made the list, and then I just went through my recent trophies, and I was like, what did I platinum? Oh yeah.
Yep.
He'd love that. So number 4, I don't have the platinum in, but Autumn does. She has the platinum in all 3
Baldur's Gate.
of these games. It's similar to Baldur's Gate in a way. It's a giant RPG where you go talk to people and save the galaxy in Mass Effect.
Yes. Oh yeah. Mass Effect is longer. You've been asking.
That's the one.
You've been asking me to play that longer than around the same era, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
do want to play those.
Mass Effect 1 came out in like 2000, I want to say 5 or 7. So it is old. It's very old. And I think Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 came out between 2005 and 2012. They've all been remastered, and Mass Effect 1 has been brought up to Mass Effect 2's standards. It used to play very differently.
Okay.
Now it plays more like 2, which is still old. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's
The Mass Effect Legendary Edition is available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
But it's less about the combat, right? It's more about
it's a third-person shooter. It's not turn-based.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter that it's less about the combat because it kind of plays like Gears of War.
Okay.
With completely, fully voice-acted talking, which probably killed my interest in Fallout because I played Mass Effect and then tried to go play Fallout and your character never talks.
Yeah, it's just the text boxes.
Yeah, you can choose.
But the branching is so I don't know how in depth the branching is for
it's extreme.
Mass Effect. Is it? Okay.
Yes. Much like Baldur's Gate, so many tiny decisions. People would argue that 3, it's more like kind of like a pyramid from 1 goes up to 2 and then kind of narrows back for 3 because they didn't know how to end a trilogy with that many fucking choices.
Yeah.
Being eligible the whole time. So there's like people that can, pretty much anybody can die of your crewmates, especially in 2. There are people that can die in 2 that you need for big story beats in 3, so they'll just replace them with some generic soldier and do the story beat anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. There's only like 2 story beats that happens
Okay,
for.
so it loops into your next game?
Yes.
It knows what you did on the last game and uses that?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
You never knew that?
No. I had no idea that was a thing.
That's amazing.
The stakes are real high on that.
Yes.
Oh.
It was so hard to write back then that they couldn't figure out how to end it with 3, but 3 is still very good.
That's always the thing I've heard is that 3's ending was rough, but
there's a DLC. There's a DLC that got baked into the game that you won't even notice is DLC now that fixed a lot of that.
Okay.
People were upset that 3's ending was pretty much the same ending for everyone because you can't have 30,000 different endings because that's how trees work.
Yeah.
But people were upset that you didn't get much time spent with any of the characters before kind of sending them off. And there's like a whole like 2 or 3 hour DLC that got added about spending time with the companions who've met along the way. But it's in space. The choices carry across the entire trilogy. Your crew are all super fucking interesting people. You can romance most of them. You can choose whether you are male or female. I would recommend being female because her voice actor's better. No disrespect to Mark Mears. He's very good.
Okay.
But Jennifer Hell is amazing. You can romance anyone who swings your way, I'll say.
Okay.
There are people who are full gay, full straight, that don't want to mess with you, depending on what gender you are. But all of the romances are interesting in their own way. The story of what's happening in the galaxy and what has happened before, because humanity is fairly new to the galaxy at large and interacting with aliens.
Okay.
It's so iconic. I feel like you'll be paralyzed by a lot of decisions that you have to make because you'll be in a dialogue and suddenly they're like, so you want to do this or this? And both of them seem like great fucking options or terrible options. And I just think it's some of the best sci-fi that exists.
Okay.
In all of time, especially Mass Effect 2.
A lot of what you're giving me today are varied. It's very like
that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, no, I like that. There's a lot of different. There's no. I haven't had many opportunities to when you try to get people to try new things. There's always the like, well, I'll do this one, not that one.
Yeah.
Like I don't really have any of those options. Like you're giving me things that are like this has a whole different sort of mechanic and an experience there, so it makes me want to do all of them.
Yeah, I separated out the list that way. There are some on the second list next month-ish that will be similar to stuff here.
Okay.
But yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Number 3,
I wish I'd have gotten a chance to watch this one a little bit more before I put it on here, but I wanted some more sci-fi on, and I like this movie so much, I'm sure I won't have any problem talking too much about it. Starship Troopers.
Oh, shit. Speaking of Mass Effect.
It is a little bit goofy. It's like a 2 hour and 15 minute movie.
Whoa.
It's directed by Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah.
Who did Total Recall and RoboCop. It's very much about humanity's at war with what they call the bugs. It's an alien race. I'm sure you kind of know what the premise is, but
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, there's a race of bugs, and there's all different types, and they're pretty gnarly looking. It's pretty. The visual effects are pretty dope in that movie, but it's more about like these young, stupid people who don't realize what they're signing up for when they jump into this war, and there's a lot of little.
I'm doing my part is from that, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It because they play up the propaganda side of it. Like I'm doing like the old, almost like the old 40s propaganda videos, but they're doing it now where it's for like the future and all that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
So there's a lot of juxtaposition between like this patriotism and hope versus like the gnarly shit that happens in war, even though they're fighting bugs.
Yeah.
And how they all kind of move away from each other and then back to each other, and they've grown in their roles as they've gotten older and stuff. It's done in a goofy way, but there's so much like actual poignant fun stuff. I feel like it got overlooked because everyone thought it was just the goofiness. The same way that like a lot of people look back on RoboCop and just kind of see that it's this hyper violent sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Without realizing that like the violence is the point. The whole thing, like in the later installments, not as much. I don't think he directed those. I think it's other people. So. But the violence was to show like just how desensitized we were to everything, and how like there's a lot of stuff going on there. He's a very good filmmaker, and for it being goofy, that's just the candy shell or whatever. So I think it's worth watching.
I've heard that a lot. I don't know if I've heard it from you. Jacob's been trying to get me to watch it for years. It's one of his favorite movies.
It's also got humor that's actually funny, and it's got some very quotable lines in it and stuff. So it's at the very least it's fun for that.
Yeah. Okay. I think I own it, so I'm excited. 3 is another obvious one. You know what the top 3 are already. I bet you can name them right now.
Oh,
actually, try it.
Okay. Shit. I would have thrown Uncharted in there, but it's gone now. I know Elden Ring for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna throw any Nintendo in on me.
Nope.
Because I thought Mario Odyssey would wind up on there, but
no. It's geared toward you.
Oh, it has to be Doom 2016.
Yes, sir. That's number 3.
Because you've already put me on the track of getting there with that one.
So that is number 3. 2016's Doom is the reason I asked you to play every Doom, because before Eternal came out, I did the same thing, including 64. Did you play 64?
I remember I downloaded it and I went to play it, and I'm like, this is fucking hard.
It is hard.
It started off way harder than the other ones. The other ones get hard, but you're already like pissed off, and you're like, no, I'm finishing this. I'm so close to the end.
Yeah.
This one starts off infuriatingly difficult. I only played it for like 5 minutes. I was like, fuck this. I'll come back to it. And I just haven't yet. But
yeah. A lot of people think Doom 64 is a remake of Doom 1. It is a whole ass new game.
Yeah.
And it plays a little differently. It just looks different. But I don't like 3. And I hate that you're such a completionist that you want to play it. It's got nothing to fucking do with anything.
Yeah.
But I know you're like me. You want to play everything.
And now that we've watched Doom for the podcast, it makes me want to finish it just because I know that it's the one that's the closest to the movie to see. But like, but God, it's a slog.
It is. But Doom 2016 is the whole reason I told you to play any of those. It's still made by id Software. That's the same team. It is free on PlayStation Plus Extra, which is the second tier of PlayStation Plus, which is the one where you get access to the game catalog.
I think I already own 2016.
Yeah, I'm telling our listeners.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch recently, and PC on PlayStation. It is $19.99 usually. It often goes on sale for $3.99 if you don't pay for Plus. I think it's probably around the same for Xbox One, and on Switch, it's probably triple the price.
Yeah.
It's probably $60 on sale. Doom 2016 is so much fucking better than any of those. It has that badass fucking brand new sound metal soundtrack by Mick Gordon, which is just the heaviest fucking guitars you could possibly imagine. And you're killing fucking creatures from a heavy metal band t-shirt the whole time. And they're more afraid of you than you are of them because you're the fucking executioner.
Kind of dope.
Kind of like the grunts in Halo.
That's awesome.
It's fucking sick. I have a tattoo of a cacodemon because cacodemons are in that game. They look fucking amazing. You move super fast like you do in the first two.
That's just something I have to get used to with those games.
Yeah, but
I usually won't play a game that I move that fast in. I don't care for it, but Doom is the one that, like, it just feels right. It doesn't bother me. Like, once I get it figured out, I'm good.
The movement is even better in Doom Eternal because there is a shotgun that has a grappling hook on the end of it. That not only will it pull you to people, you can move and, like, swing around them like you're fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, shit.
But the coolest thing about the game, though, is you can kill people in different ways based on what you need. Because if you kill somebody with a gun, they will drop health. If you kill somebody with your fists, they will drop ammo. So you're like resource managing while you're out in the field fucking these demons up.
That's pretty dope.
The story's whatever. It's just
that's never
hellions on Earth.
You're in hell. You're trying to, or you're in hell trying to get out of hell, or you're on Earth trying to keep hell from getting into Earth.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just a fucking heavy metal shirt as a game, and there's fucking no filler. It is straight action the entire fucking time.
That sounds. Yeah, that's super fun.
The second or third best feeling first-person shooter I've ever played behind Halo and Destiny.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome. And it's short. Yeah. It's probably 12 hours-ish.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Especially for a shooter.
Yeah.
All right. My number 2. This one just kind of wound up on this spot. I feel like it's a little anticlimactic. It probably should have been a little higher. but I love it. Live Free, Die Hard.
Oh, okay.
We're both Die Hard fans.
Yeah.
You've never seen this one?
No.
The last one with Jai Courtney, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fun. It's okay. This one I really do like. People are going to say, oh, it's not really Die Hard. He's this superhero and blah. You're right. You're 100% right. I am a Die Hard fanatic. Die Hard is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I fucking love Fast and Furious.
Die Hard 3, not far behind, but it is the Fast and Furiousization of Die Hard.
I'm in.
He's been through all these goddamn Die Hards, and it's like 10, 15 years later, like, what, you still want him to be come to the coast, have a few he's this grizzled motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's just Bruce Willis, but
shit keeps happening to him.
Timothy Olyphant is the bad guy.
Oh shit!
And he's great in that role. I love him as the way he plays that bad guy is different than what you would usually expect.
Nice.
And Kevin Smith's in that movie.
I think I knew that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of things to love. It's just good, mindless, just like, let's fucking go action.
Isn't Justin Long in that?
Justin Long is the sidekick in that, yeah. His daughter comes in at some point because it's the son and the other one, but whatever. Like, yeah. I don't think that's much of a spoiler. I'm pretty sure that's in the trailer, and I'm pretty sure she shows up in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
The trailer always made me laugh with the part where a car crashes into a helicopter.
Yes.
And Justin Long's like, did you see that?
Did you just kill a helicopter with a motorcycle? Yeah. Like, yeah, let's go. or whatever he says.
I think he says, like, yeah, I saw it. I did it.
Oh, yeah.
It always made me want to see it.
But it's that dynamic the whole way through.
Nice.
It's just Justin Long being the goofy, nervous kid.
Yeah.
While Bruce Willis is just being a badass while they're trying to fix that. Bruce Willis don't know shit about computers. He needs a little guy that knows shit about computers so he can fight the thing that's coming, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just a good time.
Hell yeah. I've always wanted to see it, so maybe I'll get through. I've never seen Die Hard 2 because my dad fucking hates it.
It's not. It's the dark spot for me. I remember liking it. I remember being like, well, this is just Die Hard in an airport, but not quite as good. And so for that reason, I've always kind of just skipped over it, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Like, I remember liking it. It's worth a watch. It's just, I remember there being certain little things about it that annoyed me.
My dad never liked it growing up, and then I met Autumn, and her dad hated it, and I was like, well, that seals that door.
William Sadler, he's one of the other inmates in Shawshank Redemption. He is in a ton of Stephen King adaptations. He just happens to be in a bunch of them. But he's the main bad guy, I think, in that one. And he plays a good bad guy. Yeah.
Oh.
So two's worth a watch if you're going to watch them all. Don't skip over. Like, watch
probably will.
Die Hard 2. But four is a good time.
Hell yeah. Okay. My number 2 is, as you already mentioned, which might surprise you because it's not my number 1, Elden Ring.
Hell yeah.
Because of course it is. 2022, a From Software game. I have not played every From Software game, but From Software game. Whew. I've not played every From Software game. Had to retake that. But I have enjoyed immensely all the ones I have played. Except for Sekiro. Fuck Sekiro. I played Elden Ring. Fucking adored it. I love Demon Souls. I don't like Sekiro. I've never played Dark Souls. I need to get to it. But Elden Ring came out in 2022. It's available on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PC. It's coming to Switch in August. I might even buy it there just so I can play it on the go. It almost never goes on sale. It's never been on PlayStation Plus. It's $60. You own it.
Yep. I went ahead and paid up.
It was like $25, I think.
Yeah, I found
that shot.
Yeah, I think I got it for 30 or something. I got it on a real good deal, so I went ahead and bought it.
It was $29.99 once, and I just happened upon it and just sent it to everyone I fucking knew.
Yeah,
like, you gotta play this fucking game. Its lowest price ever on PlayStation was $38.99, but Elden Ring is a gigantic RPG. It's open world, but you can go anywhere because the game doesn't give a fuck where you go. It just puts you in a cave at first and says, hey, hit this guy. Here's how you play this game. Hey, block this, parry this. And then it throws you outside and it's like, I don't give a fuck what you do now. You're on your own. And you go talk to one guy and he tells you a couple things you might need and kind of tells you how the world works. And like, here you'll find, here's what shops look like. Here's what it looks like when you're like, this is the difference between a dungeon versus like a grave. Like I don't remember what the catacomb.
Okay.
There's catacombs that are like miniature dungeons that have little miniature bosses that are pretty easy to defeat. So if you ever get to a big boss that kicks your ass,
go beat some catacombs.
Fuck up a little guy. He'll probably give you a dope ass sword. The swords, there's I think 12 to 15 different types of melee weapons. There aren't any. You have bows and crossbows and magic. Obviously, there's not any guns. It's kind of a Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, fantasy type of world. It was written by George R.R. Martin.
Elden Ring is?
Yes.
Really?
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
George R.R. Martin wrote everything about Elden Ring that happened before your character wakes up. After that was all Hidetaka Miyazaki, the From Software guy. But that's why everybody has fucking crazy ass names. And there's fucking incest in the lore and shit.
Always.
Yeah. It's insane. But you don't have to spend much time in experiencing the story. There are no cutscenes except for like when the boss shows up and is like, hey, motherfucker, get out of my shit. But it's just so fucking good. You feel like if you fuck up, like if you get killed, you feel like it's your fault. You know exactly why you just got killed. It's just because your fucking fingers wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's not usually because of bullshit. There's bullshit every now and then. There will be like, you'll walk around a corner and a guy will catch you in the fucking head with an axe. But he's going to be there next time. So you're like, all right, well, well, fuck that guy shit up next time. The checkpoints the little sites of grace that you sit at to rest and heal and level up and everything are way more frequent than they are in other Souls games. It's not nearly as hard as everyone makes it sound, which I feel like deters a lot of people.
Yeah.
You can fucking get way the fuck over leveled and just beat the fuck out of everybody if that's how you want to play. It's going to take a lot of grinding. Or I can just hop in your game and just drop you high level shit, which I know isn't the way you'll want to play.
No, I'll want to suffer.
But I can hop in there with you and play most of the whole game. It'll kick me out every time you defeat a boss, and we just have to go find certain materials to be able to call me back in.
Okay.
And I can play most of the game with you. There's a horse that you can just conjure out of your pocket with magic that can double jump. I don't think your character can double jump, if I remember right. It's been a while since I played it. And if you feel like I'm helping too much, I can just watch. As JJ will attest, I watched him play 40 hours of that fucking game until he got pissed off, and I was like, let me do it. The fucking boss fights are some of the best boss fights in all of gaming. Most of the bosses are 4 to 6 times your height, and you have a shield, so you can tank a lot of attacks. A little bit of damage will also obviously get through.
Yeah.
Or you can parry, which will stun them. And you can use that time to fuck them up, or you can double hand a weapon, which makes you hit harder. It's going to take a lot of hours because it's just a lot of getting lost. It's kind of the point of the game. You're like, what the fuck is that fucking cathedral over on the distance? And you can go there, and you go there, and there's probably either a dope boss or a dope reward sitting on the ground. And then you'll fucking see some giant way off in the distance. You're like, I'm going to go fuck his shit up. You're not.
False.
False. He's going to fuck your shit up, and you're going to be like, I'll go somewhere else. But I just had so much fucking fun playing through it both times. I don't play games twice anymore. But playing through it with JJ, I had just as much fun as I did the first time. The music is amazing. The story is George R.R. Martin, so it's legendary.
Yeah.
And the gameplay, I don't think, as far as third-person action games go, I don't think it gets better than that.
All right.
So, I recommend it.
All right. My number one, and this just kind of fell here for me because who stars in it? We were
nice.
both huge Nick Cage fans.
Yeah, we are.
And I don't think you've ever seen Snake Eyes.
I haven't.
Snake Eyes, if you pay attention chronologically, it falls in during his like run of Heaters.
Yes.
And it gets discounted like it's not one of those. It's just because it's not as over the top actiony.
Yeah.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Yeah.
It's more noir. It's a little more psychological, but it is awesome.
Oh shit.
So it's directed by Brian De Palma.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And Gary Sinise is the other lead.
What?
The femme fatale or whatever is Carla Gugino.
From Watchmen?
Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just, there are stars abound. It's a very good movie. Lots of intrigue and things like that. I just know I don't really have it's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't really have a whole, sorry if you guys are wanting me to give you a better rundown. I can't give it to you right now. But it is one that it's better if you go in not knowing a ton. And Nick Cage is just being Nick Cage.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And it's of its time, but in the best way possible. I really dig it. I bring it up because not only just for you, but for anybody listening, that's usually the one people haven't seen from that run.
100%.
Everybody's seen Face Off. Everyone's seen Gone in 60 Seconds.
The Rock,
Con Air. Everyone's seen everything from that era. Even his like more Oscar, like Leaving Las Vegas. Usually, this is usually the one that people have not seen.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put it up there and say that it's like a top 3 for him or anything, but for those of us who were really into action at that time, I assume Nick Cage is probably one of your tops.
Yes.
And to out of nowhere know that there's another one from that realm to have, it may not be the best, but you're like, oh, there's something new to me from that time period that I could watch and really, yeah. So it's very worth it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No one's ever fucking told me that I should watch that movie.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah?
I haven't seen it in
I own it.
yeah, I haven't seen it in probably 10 years, but I remember it holding whatever the last time I watched it was. I know I was I'd have been in my late 20s, early 30s, but I was still like, oh shit, this still hits. In fact, I think I
Nice.
liked this better than I did because I was too young and it wasn't as goofy over the top action. So I think it hit harder for me being older.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know if I've ever said it on this show. I know I say it on Chain League all the time that I own every single Nick Cage movie.
He does all
physically.
100 and who the fuck knows
111.
currently.
Yeah, I think it's more than that.
He probably
actually.
put out 17 this year.
Yeah. He's so fucking hard to keep up with. God damn it. I have to go check like every month. Make sure he didn't do a direct-to-video sequel to The Surfer. But hell yeah, that's awesome. I'm super in. You got any more about it?
Nope,
Around
that's it.
my number one.
Ready for yours. I did have
Another guess?
I did have one more guess.
Okay.
Oh, is it Demon Souls?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
My number one, and against my better judgment, I did another From Software back-to-back, is my favorite game of all time. I think Elden Ring is so fucking good, but Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. Oh, yes, of course. Why would it not be that? Yes. You bought me that fucking game.
I did. Might be the only game I've ever bought you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we were at a store and it was like $5 or $10. And I was like, no, I'll just buy it for you. You're not going to buy it. That was years ago.
Yeah, I still have it. It's still sitting there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I don't know where else it would be. The biggest tattoo.
Staring, judging, mocking.
Yeah. The biggest tattoo I have is Bloodborne. I have that giant half sleeve of the fucking first boss from that game, the Cleric Beast. Bloodborne came out in 2015 now. So does it play like modern games? I don't know anymore. I haven't played it in a very long time.
I feel like hack and slashes don't age as poorly
That's true.
because it's a lot of like 3 buttons is really what you're doing
Yeah.
for the most part. So like there's going to be some weirdness, but I feel like other than maybe some movement, usually hack and slashes.
If you're one of those people that if frames per second has become an issue for me, which is why I haven't gone back to it, because 60 frames a second looks so fucking amazing and 30 frames doesn't anymore. It's locked at 30 frames because they fucking refuse to remaster it or bring it forward to PS5 for whatever reason. Somebody on PC, which I don't play on, has modded it easily to be 60 frames per second. So maybe I just need to play it there.
Yeah.
But it is $20. Not on sale. It's on PS Plus Extra for those of you that don't have it.
Or Kyle will buy it for you.
Or I'll buy it for you probably if I find it. It is often on sale for $10. Bloodborne is hard. Bloodborne is much harder than Elden Ring.
The thing that's always dissuaded me from that is you telling me how hard it is to save your progress.
Yeah.
That is the thing that if I lose like an hour's worth of play, that means I'm not playing for another week.
Well, you're not going to
And
lose
so-
an hour. Elden Ring puts checkpoints right outside the boss room.
Okay.
Bloodborne doesn't do that. Bloodborne's lanterns are probably 200 or 300 feet back on the other side of a corridor full of enemies. So that, yes, that's annoying. You get to a point where you've figured out the game enough when you've played it for 5 hours or so that you know how to just run around all those to get back to the boss room. But it's just pretty annoying that you have to do that in the first place.
Yeah.
Which they know. They fixed it in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm sorry. Elden Ring is a much easier game because of that specifically. But Bloodborne also does not, you don't have a shield. So the only way to get away from attacks is to dodge, which you do by like sidestepping, and you're super fast. So you can dodge anything as long as you see it coming, which most attacks you can. And you can parry, because in your right hand you have a weapon that will either be a sword or the fucking saw cleaver, which is so badass that like the handle.
I know what that is. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
The handle is like a foot or two of it above your fist and below it, and then there's like a huge saw out in front, like it's a fucking brass knuckles made out of a fucking hacksaw.
Yeah.
And then in your left hand will be a flintlock pistol or a cannon if you want to upgrade and do that later. And that's how you parry. is they'll be coming down at you, and right at the right time, which you'll figure out pretty early what that timing is. It's not different for everybody like it is in Expedition 33. You fire the gun, and they'll get stunned, and they'll go down to their knees, and you can start working on damage. Or you can two-hand those weapons, because every single weapon in the game transforms. So you can like hit the two-hand button, and he'll like do this sick-ass pop animation and turn it into a two-handed weapon. And there's like 50 different weapons in the game. One of them is a gigantic stone sword, the two-handed version, and then you pop it, and he just puts the stone sword sheath on his back and pulls out the normal sword, and then you can have the gun in one hand and the sword in the other.
Oh, that's dope.
There's also cool armor throughout the game you can change. That happens in Elden Ring too.
I love the art style of it. Like,
it's Victorian Gothic.
It's Victorian Gothic. It's so badass.
And you're fighting fucking Lovecraftian monsters.
That's the thing that keeps making me want to play it.
Yes.
Is that it looks like I'm missing out on something if I don't play it.
You are.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sick. It's sick to look at. The music's amazing. It is very fast. It is very hard. There is bullshit in that game. That's why I wasn't sure about which one to put in which order. I also don't know which one's my favorite. But there's not as much bullshit in Elden Ring. There is bullshit in Bloodborne that you're not even sure why the fuck you died. But it's old.
Yeah.
But you got to be fast. You got to be very aggressive. You got to feel very confident in the game and its mechanics to succeed. But you can call me into that one too. It's just not nearly as often.
Is there enough? Is it super boss heavy like Elden Ring, or is there enough story and low level enemies for me to build up said confidence? Because I feel like that's why I was good against the Valkyries and the Berserkers in God of War, is I had so many other teeny tiny sub bosses and many things and things to go and do that, like, by the time I got to those, like, everything was old hat. I was ready to go.
Yeah. There are 80 bosses in Elden Ring.
Jesus.
There are more than that sub bosses in catacombs and shit like that.
Yeah.
There are, I think, under 30 in Bloodborne.
Oh, okay.
There are a bunch of smaller bosses that don't have like health bars pop up underneath them with their name, like the Great One Reborn and all that crazy shit. That will help you figure out the timing and everything. It's a bit of a Metroidvania. It's not strictly linear, but the best way to grind would be to work your way up to a boss door and then teleport back to the hub and level up and then go do it again. They both have the mechanic I didn't talk about where all the XP you gained, you drop on the ground when you die.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
But you can go back and get it, which does get
like all of you for like the whole game, or like everything that's not been banked and leveled up
since you haven't banked.
Okay. Yeah. That's not as fuck that. That's terrible.
It gets fun, honestly.
Yeah.
There's also
get my Sonic rings knocked out every.
If a big person kills you, not a boss, but if a big like mini boss, like. Again, not a boss, not a sub boss, not a mini boss. But if anybody kills you, you have to kill them to get it back. So that sucks. There are some people that are very hard to kill that don't have names popping up underneath the screen on both games. But if you just die falling off a cliff or something, or if a boss kills you, it's on the ground. So if a boss kills you, it's no big deal. You just go get it from the ground. I think that's true in Bloodborne. I know it's true in Elden Ring. Honestly, I might recommend you play Elden Ring first because it's so much easier. It's not easy.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't expect it to be.
It's kind of like every fucking boss is the Valkyries.
Yeah, yeah.
But the sense of accomplishment.
Oh, dude. When I beat, now I was pissed by the time I got through Ragnarok, but when I beat Gnaw or whatever at the end of
and Rolf.
Yeah, at the end of
Ragnarok.
Well, no, those were more of like, I was so angry that I was like, I felt accomplished, but I was like, all right, it's fucking done. I can go, whatever. But the very last thing I beat in the game, I'm pretty sure, of God of War 2016 was whatever the Valkyrie Queen is.
2018, but yeah.
2018, sorry.
Wouldn't Valkyrie Queen be Sigrun?
Sigrun. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Okay. And that was
Cloud9, right?
dude, just dropping the controller, didn't care if it broke, just dropping it and jumping up and pounding my chest like, that's right, motherfucker. Like that.
Dude.
Yeah. Dude,
it's a whole game of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went through Elden Ring with JJ, and we avoided some of the harder bosses because he was getting frustrated.
Yeah.
There are some bosses in Elden Ring that are considered hardest video game bosses of all time. He didn't fight any of those. Maybe you would. I don't know.
I would.
You love challenging yourself, but we'll see how you feel when you're actually in there. And
That's
it's kicking your ass.
We'll see.
But I do feel like Bloodborne is funner to look at. Lord of the Rings is not my shit. Fantasy worlds and it's got big monsters and stuff. It's not just knights and swords and shit. But they are both amazing. And you look dope as fuck if you find the right armor sets.
Hell yeah. I do love that.
So that's what I've got for this.
All right.
This episode of Top 10s, 11s.
Are we doing our rebuttals?
Let's do some rebuttals.
All right. So now, instead of arguing why we shouldn't play those things, what we mean by rebuttals, because we couldn't come up with a better word, aka I couldn't come up with a better word, is that now I'm going to give 3 video games that I think he should play that I know he has not played, and 3's about all I could fucking come up with. And the second one, I think he's played a little bit, but not the way that I want him to play it. And which is a very me way to word that. But, and then he's going to give me 3 movies that I need to watch. And then we'll get out of here. So.
Do it. I'm so curious.
I'm going to start with. No, fuck that. I'm going to go backwards. I'll go backwards. My number 3 is Hitman 2 Silent Assassin.
Oh, you'd be right.
I know that you, like we talked about during the Hitman episode, he got way into the older ones when I kind of fell out of it. And I have bought those, and I'm going to play those. Yes, the newer ones. Yeah. But of the old run, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin is the first one. They're about to remaster that, right?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
All I will say is that it's probably not as, even once they remaster it, it may not be the most polished. It may not be the most clever missions you've seen, like some of the later ones.
Yeah.
But story-wise, it has what I think is one of the better swerves I've ever seen in a video game.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I remember I was playing through it, really enjoying it. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I've never seen anything like this before. But granted, this is years and years ago when this game came out. And then I remember getting to one particular mission and just could not figure out why I couldn't do it. And then once the other shoe drops and you're just like, you feel so stupid, but in the dopest way possible. That like it's just a cool swerve. It's a cool turn. I remember the rest of the game being good too, and I don't even remember what the fuck comes after that because of that moment. Because that is, if you were to ask me what my like top 5 video game moments of all time is, that would be one of them.
No shit.
Yeah. So that's why the sum total of its parts is this like an all-timer game. No, but do I think it will be memorable and more of a fun thing for you than if I were to put you through a number of games that I'm half-assed think you're going to enjoy?
Yeah.
It's this one. You should play this.
Okay. I played, like you said, the new trilogy and fucking adored every single one of them.
Oh, yeah.
They all play identically to each other. I tried to play the first game after that, which was a mistake because it plays very differently. It was so old I couldn't get very far into
the
it.
shooting mechanics on the old ones are bad on purpose because they're trying to.
You love that shit.
They're trying to. Well, I don't.
Resident Evil.
It depends. It depends. So, like, with an Uncharted, with a Last of Us, I don't like that because, like, I need to shoot to live. In Resident Evil, it's a lot more about the resource management. Do I have enough to get through this section? I'm going to hit the aim button. I'm going to shoot. And if I got enough, I'm good. Yeah. Until the later ones where you can actually aim and it's a good game. Yeah. By your estimation. Of course, I love the old ones. But this is a stealth game, and it very much, you are rewarded for being stealthy, and you had better be real good at these fucking controls if you aren't. Because I always wanted to go through there and go buck wild. I'd learn how, like, oh, you're supposed to do that. That takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to fucking do this thing. And then most of the time, I'm like, nope, can't do that. Every now and again, I'd get one. I'd be like, yeah, badass. But like, no, most of the time, you got to play it the smart way, or it's not going to work out well for you.
The new ones are kind of that way too. If too many people see you, that you're not going to get out of there alive. It's too many people with guns.
Oh, yeah.
One of Autumn's favorite moments in all of gaming is me playing Hitman, I think 3, there's a music studio level where you have to kill a pop artist, I think. And I was sneaking around like the hallways outside of the recording studio, and I could see them recording, and I was hiding behind a box, and I was watching them trying to determine what their next move was going to be, to determine how I was going to do this. And all of a sudden, I hear this guy go, "What are you doing?" And I turn around, and there's a guy standing right beside me. And he immediately went and told his friend, and I was like, "Fuck."
That's amazing.
Those games are so good.
I can't remember if it's Contracts or Blood Money. I think it's Blood Money. There's one where you're out on like ski slopes or like a mountain, like Tony Stark-esque, like super rich party.
Oh, hell yeah.
And there's a glass bottom hot tub, and you can put C4 on the bottom of the hot tub or whatever. And when they all get in there, you can just drop it out from under them and drop them down the mountain. It's so badass. I love, and there's one in like a concert hall during an opera that's super awesome. Like, I just love those games. They're so much fun.
Hell yeah. Okay. I don't know what order to do these in, so I'll just start at the top. Midsummer.
I bought it because you told me.
I know. You and I hate pretentious horror movies. We
so much
hate Hereditary because it hits you over the head with its allegory. Is that the right word?
Yeah, and
the fucking climax is insane.
Yeah.
I was in on that movie until an hour in because I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, I was not in on it. I don't think any of the time. I think maybe up through. I think the first, I was like, if I recall, I was like, man, this is kind of boring. But like, we'll see. And then the big first event happens.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well.
That's when I was like, holy shit, I'm in.
I was like, I'm still in then. Let's keep watching this. And then after I got a little bit further, I was like, okay, I see what we're fucking doing here. And then it was just kind of out for me.
Yeah.
The Witch is better. I still don't like The Witch.
I think this guy directed The Witch. I'm trying to find out. No, he didn't.
There's Eggers and there's...
Eggers did The Witch.
Aster. Eggers and Aster. Ari Aster.
This is Ari Aster.
Yeah. Those are the two that their chief export is fucking overt allegory.
Yeah. We hate Babadook too for the same reason with the really hitting you over the head. You're like, I understood what the metaphor was. Yeah.
I got this like 15 minutes in and we're still milking it.
Yeah, still milking it. Midsummer is directed by the guy that did Hereditary.
Okay.
He also did Beau is Afraid and Eddington. I haven't seen either one of those. I can only vouch for Midsummer. I hate Hereditary, which is probably your biggest selling point on
it is.
listening to me
this
here.
Is what has bought you a lot of credence with this.
Yeah. It is Florence Pugh, which is already
amazing.
Far better selling point than Toni Collette to me.
I like Toni Collette, but in
small doses.
Very particular roles, yes.
Okay. It is without giving away too much, I think the cover makes both of these things clear. It's a cult movie.
Yeah.
It takes place in daylight. Almost entirely. The horror doesn't rely on you not being able to see. It doesn't rely on jump scares. It relies on you feeling really fucking uncomfortable about the situation that these people may have found themselves in, which I know is your shit.
Yeah. Oh. Watch Obsession.
Okay, I'm going to. Hopefully,
I don't know if I've ever.
Hopefully, I have by the time this episode.
I felt so uncomfortable through most of that, and
I felt uncomfortable with the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this starts as a breakup movie. She and her boyfriend are going to this gathering with some of his friends on the day that they broke up. They had agreements with these friends already.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah, there's some tension right from the jump. But then this movie has so much to say about fucking psychology and grief and loneliness and just self-worth. And the cult is not over the top with their scariness. They're just believably terrifying.
Yeah.
Like real cults. And it's gorgeous. Like the cinematography is fucking great. It's such a cool place that they're in, which makes it more unsettling in a way. I don't remember anybody else's name, but Florence Pugh obviously should be a good enough selling.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She's fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I like it, man. Maybe I'm overselling it. But.
No, I'm down. I need to. I was going to say we'll watch it this October, but that feels like too long to wait. I want to watch it before then.
It's a summer movie.
Midsummer. I'll just have to trade Kelly a rom-com for it.
Yeah,
That's
there
fine.
you go.
All right. Number 2. Like I said, you've played this, I think, because I think you've played it with me, but I'm almost positive you have not played the story. You have Mortal Kombat 9.
I have not.
The one that is just self-titled, just Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I haven't.
It is where they reboot the entire series. I know it feels like they've done that like 12 fucking times
didn't they
now.
just do that?
Yes, but in like, I don't know. But you need that one to understand the rest of the reboots, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
But what that one does is it kind of takes all the stuff from 1 through 4 that we really like, and it cherry picks a couple little things from the 3D era that matter, and it reprocesses it into just a really fun game. And I don't really have a whole lot else without giving like plot points away and stuff. Not that with as many times as they've rebooted, the stakes aren't really that high anymore, I guess. But in the moment, it's pretty fucking rad. And for you not being the biggest Mortal Kombat person, I think this is one that you would get into the story, and just the amount of characters and the characters that you probably liked from the past, but getting them in a very fun sort of setting. And also the fighting's just, as far as I'm concerned, this one plays better than any of the other ones. They've got the breaker systems and the X-rays and all that. I don't think the X-rays came in 9 or anything like. I can't remember when those came in. They might have, whatever. But all the like bells and whistles thing that they always, and the tag in and outs and all the bullshit, because it's a fighting game. You got to keep adding something every time you do a new one, or it just feels like you're running it back.
Yeah.
This kind of strips it down to like, you fight fast and you fight hard, and it's just a lot of fun. When you progress through the story, the difficulty amps up at the right level where you feel like you're getting better each level of it, and it's pretty hard. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, fighting. Well, Injustice 2. And I know some people might scoff at that, but that game goes hard as fuck, boy.
Yeah, it does.
That game's so good, and it's not just because I'm a comic book nerd. It's the mechanics, everything about that game is beautiful. And actually, I think this is the game that came out right before that game came out.
Nice.
But yeah, Mortal Kombat 9's dope as shit.
Hell yeah. Do you know if it's on PS4?
That's the...
I think I have it on PS3.
Actually, I
I
think that's the problem. I forgot about that before I said, because I tried to play that not long ago.
Yeah.
And I couldn't download it because that's the one I wanted to play before the new one came out. There's some weirdness with that. You can play it, but I think you might have to play it on a 360 or a PS3.
I've got a PS3. I think I've got the game. And I've got my CRT in the studio.
Yeah, but
I need to hook it up. Hell yeah. Okay.
And also the character models are sweet.
Yeah, I've played some of those with, isn't Freddy in that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Freddy, Jason, all the best DLC characters are in that one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Hell yeah. My next movie is, I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this, Coherence.
No, I have not.
What a mind fuck.
I don't even know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Interesting. It's on streaming. It is on Tubi and Pluto and Peacock.
Oh shit. Okay.
So You can watch it tonight.
Yeah.
I've always told people, hey, you need to watch Coherence, go in blind. Nobody will ever fucking listen to you when you say that.
I will.
You will. You'll listen to me because you know me.
I like being blindsided by shit.
Yes.
If someone tells me that, I know that there's a reason why it's going to be more enjoyable to not know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. So I'm not going to give too much away. I will give you a tiny little elevator pitch. It is a horror movie in the sense of, again, no jump scares. There might be one or two that I'm forgetting. In the sense of Dread, which is our favorite horror movie. Mm-hmm. It was made on a budget of pretty close to fucking nothing, but because it takes mostly place in one house. There's a dinner party. There's a reason a bunch of friends are hanging out, and the power goes out seemingly in the entire city except for in their house. So they go outside to see what the fuck's going on. And there's one house at the end of the block that also has its lights on. I feel like I'm not going to say much more than that.
Okay.
I want to say more than that, but I also feel like
that already sounds dope.
There's like no special effects in this movie. It's all fucking acting. It's all, what the fuck is going on? Because some people decide to go down to that house, and then I'll leave it at that. It's good acting. The twist is insane. I don't think that's overselling anything. I think you'll agree later. Yeah, I don't want to give away anything else.
Okay. Hell yeah. Little bonus for you guys. I think we've probably said this at some point. I feel like we have. But there's also a horror movie called The Invitation.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
There's two of them.
That's a dinner party movie too.
Yeah, don't pick the one that's got the vampire-y looking family on it or whatever.
Yeah, the cover should be a dinner party.
Yeah. And that one's probably fine. I just haven't seen it. But the one that happens at the dinner party with Logan Marshall Green, right?
Yes.
Dude,
shocker.
It is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it escalates. It's a slow burn.
Yeah, it is.
But when it escalates, it fucking escalates. And the ending is phenomenal. Like,
and it's one of those things where you think something's happening and the main character is like, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. And he tells other people and they're like, I don't think so. So he thinks he might be going crazy. You think you might be going crazy.
Yeah. Dude, it's so good.
You might be.
Yeah. All right. Is that back to me?
Yeah, that was a bonus one, right? So you're doing a game.
Yep. So I'm pretty sure everybody who's listened the last few weeks knows exactly what I'm about to say. It is what it is. You have got to finish Resident Evil Requiem.
I know.
And if for some reason you had, I was just going to throw in Resident Evil 0 as my backup. Because that game's way better than people fucking think it is, too. But Requiem is so good. And you haven't even gotten to the part that I know that you're going to like so much.
No. I've barely done anything.
Yeah. And that's not to say that, like, of course, Leon's shit's going to go hard. Of course it is. They're not going to have it not. But I do like as Grace's story progresses, too. I like the horror in it. I will push the extra mile that I know is not going to happen and suggest that you do Grace's stuff in first person.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
The first time around. Now, when you go back through to, like, if you try to platinum or do any of that stuff, no, go third person, whatever.
Yeah.
I kept it in first person. That's just because I liked the experience so much. But no, it does such a good job of moving the story. They have kind of, not that it relates directly to the last one or anything, but the way the franchise has been moving, it is such a great continuation of how they've been progressing, but also paying homage to all the old stuff that came before.
Yeah, that's all I want.
And just the parries and the melees with Leon, and he's just so fucking badass. It's a great time. I love the bosses. Some of what I think is some of the better boss fights we've seen in a long time. Just the way you move through the world is different than you're used to seeing in Resident Evils. I don't know how much is common knowledge to everybody at this point, so I don't want to give too much. But it's clearly a linear game, but it narrows and opens in a lot of fun ways. And there's some... I'll just leave it at that. But you need to break Autumn off of Baldur's Gate for
much easier said than done, believe me.
But it'll only take you guys first run through probably 15 hours, maybe 20.
Yeah.
But that's if you're trying to go find everything and do all the things as you explore. But it's fun to explore. There's a lot to see and do.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's got some hard moments. So but it is very much worth it.
We love Resident Evil, man. Autumn and I. We play every single one that comes out together.
Which is why it's so wild to me that it's taken this long.
We have a podcast now.
I know.
I'm watching fucking 19 movies a week.
I get that part.
That's the only reason why. It seemed fun. I'm not going to play it in first person. I fucking hate first person. The only first person games I've ever enjoyed have been made by Bungie. I literally only like Halo and Destiny. I can't stand Cyberpunk because it's first person. And I do like Resident Evil 7. I fucking hate Village.
Oh, yeah, Village is not good.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. It's...
Yeah, fuck you, listeners.
I like the idea that it's broken into 4 parts, and each part is supposed to pay homage to a different version of... Because Resident Evil is different things to different people.
Yeah.
That's cute, and it's good, but... but that last... You end on such a terrible third. That last third is just so bad that it makes it hard for me to enjoy any of that game. And like, you could say the same about 7. That shit on the boat is not good. But they've done such a good job for so long making it so scary and enjoyable up to that point that you can kind of forgive that last
forget
bit.
About that boat shit.
Yeah. But no, there's... And I don't even care for the Dimitrescu, whatever that fucking thing is called. I know that's most people's favorite.
Yeah.
I'm not as big on the stalker enemies as most people are.
You aren't.
I like Mr. X, but I feel like it's a little much in the 2 remake, and I know that that's, for some people, sacrilege. I love Nemesis. I just don't like when it feels like at some point they kind of get to a point where they feel like every Resident Evil has to have a stalker villain.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do that every time. It gets played out.
Yeah.
I think they do a good job with the girl, though. I like the girl from Requiem. I think that they have found a nice medium for how that should look and how it should work.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. No promises. I'll try, man. It's just that she wants me to play with her, and it's just fucking Baldur's Gate all the time. Just
lie to her. Just play it without her.
Yeah, that'll go well. That's sound marriage advice. You ready for my number 1?
I'm ready.
Well, I didn't order these, so it's my number 3, number 1, whatever. Primer.
Okay.
Which I texted you about, just asking if you'd seen it the other day. Because I texted you the other day, I was like, have you seen Primer, Coherence, Drive, or Baby Driver?
I forgot the Coherence was in that list. Yeah.
Because Drive and Baby Driver, if he hadn't seen them, I would recommend. So
they're great.
If you guys haven't, Baby Driver's fucking amazing.
Baby Driver is great.
Yes.
It is. Edgar Wright's such a good director.
Yeah, right? And Drive is very, very good. It's more of a low-budget noir film almost.
Yeah, it's very noir.
But Gosling.
Yeah.
I'm such a fanboy.
And they just make him just like the quiet badass type, and it plays with the vibe of the movie so well. It's great.
That scene in the elevator when he pushes her aside. Mm-hmm. That's all I'll say. Just watch Drive. That's not the movie though. Primer is the movie. Primer, it was made in 2004 on a budget of $7,000.
Really?
Yeah, and it is a time travel movie.
Oh shit. That is not what I expect you to say.
And it was written by an engineer, not a screenwriter. He never wrote anything else. This is the most complicated but most realistic time travel movie, I would say, that I've ever seen. It doesn't explain anything to you. There are a bunch of flowcharts online trying to understand the timelines. But basically, 2 guys in a garage build a machine. I don't remember if they're trying to build a time machine or they accidentally do, but it can't go back very far. I think it's like a minute or 10 minutes or something. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It's a 22-year-old movie. It feels low budget, and the acting's not great. It's just the way that they handle time is fucking insane, because when they first go back, they fuck something up. So then they go back to fix that, and then it spirals the fuck out of control. And it's so fucking weird and crazy and interesting. And I think it's also available on streaming. I would watch it twice almost. I would say just fucking watch it twice.
Okay.
Plan on watching it twice. It's not very long. It's famous in the online community for making people feel super smart, like Rick and Morty does.
Yeah.
But also making me feel completely lost.
That sounds awesome.
It is
awesome. One of my favorite things on the internet you ever showed me was the, I can't remember if it was 10-second time machine or 2-minute time machine.
Oh, yeah. 10 seconds, I think.
Yeah. It's a comedy short.
Yes, it
kinda,
is.
but it's very, I don't want to say heavy because it's not like crazy.
Poignant almost.
But very poignant.
Yeah.
Like it's very well done
Yeah.
for just being an internet skit. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of that, which makes me want to watch it. So
Yeah. It follows both of the guys kind of at the same time, and they're not both always using the time machine. So that's where it gets complicated.
oh no.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay.
So I would say that's my number one.
Hell
actually.
yeah. All right.
All right. We did it.
We did it. So, next week,
Far Cry.
we will be watching Far Cry. And at this moment, we're batch recording, and I just realized we have not done Far Cry yet. Holy shit, it is late. Okay. Anyway, next week we're going to do Far Cry. Unless we pass out. You can stream it on Tubi and probably everywhere else for free. I didn't look. It's on Tubi. You can watch clips and engage with us on socials at Canon Brawl Pod on TikTok, Canon Brawl on Instagram, CanonBrawlPod.com will take you to our Spotify page. As we said before, in a couple of episodes, we are going to have a mailbag segment. And you can email us and ask us questions about movies, video games. It can be opinions or things in the news about it, or about our friendship, whatever it is you want to ask about, within reason, for sure.
Yeah, don't be weird.
Yeah, don't make it weird. And you can email us at cannonbrawlpod@proton.me. Just Canon Brawl, the way we spell the podcast you're on, pod at proton, PROTON.me. Again, I apologize for the weird email, but it is what it is. Include your name if you want us to shout you out. Otherwise, let us know and we won't, or we'll just say part. I don't know what we'll do, but we won't put you out on Front Street or anything. If you're enjoying the podcast, please comment, rate, review, share, go to our other platforms and like and rate for us if you would like. All that stuff helps us a ton, and we appreciate you a ton. If you need more Kyle in your life,
Chain Link Theater, also available on Spotify, where you're probably listening to this, judging by our analytics.
Yep.
That's a show my wife and I do where we connect movies via actors. We also have a Patreon where we're watching every Marvel movie, counting down to Doomsday. We just did Spider-Man Homecoming.
Hell yeah.
We just covered Into the Spider-Verse also on the main feed. And I believe, if I'm timing this right, we record these so far in advance that we just did the Bumblebee, the Transformers movie.
Ah, I like that movie.
Yeah, and I won't reveal to you, even though the listener probably already knows if they listen to both shows, what is next, but I'm very excited about the next movie after that. So.
Hell yeah. All right. I think that does it for us today. We've yapped long enough, and now we're going to go do Far Cry.
Fucking 9:30 at night, we still have to do Far Cry.
Bye.
See ya.